Okay.
All right, we're here after week 3 of our slow waltz classes, and tonight we decided to teach how to get around the floor using our left turning box and our right turning box with a bridge step in the middle to connect them. We call that bridge step a progressive change step, so it's easier obviously to shorten just to a bridge. So I'm going to show you now what that looks like. We start with our left foot as the guide, ladies with your right foot, and we go right into our rotating box the regular way. Ready? And we go forward, side together, back, side together. We do forward, side together, and then we switch. Forward, side together, back, side together, and forward, side together. Okay? By the measure, I'll count that a couple different ways because everybody likes to learn it differently. So we can count that the way we taught it in class, which is three complete bars or 6 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Note, I started facing what we call diagonal center, and I finished facing diagonal center. So now towards the camera, I'll explain that a little bit better. Where I'm facing as the man is the line of dance. If I turn towards the inside part of the floor, 45 degrees, that is called diagonal center. And towards the outside of the floor, 45 degrees is called diagonal wall. So looking at that on the long side of the dance floor, this is line of dance, this is diagonal center, and this is diagonal wall. When we start rotating to the left, we want to be facing diagonal center. Because if we kept doing it, it'll keep us on the floor. If I started that same box, the left turning box facing diagonal wall, within one full box, I'm facing the wrong way on the dance floor. Does that make sense? I hope so. Now, when we do our right turning box, we do face diagonal center. So first we did our bridge step, 1, 2, 3. The right turning box faces diagonal wall, and it goes 4, 5, 6. 1 is now our back step, 4 is now our forward step. If I was on the edge of the floor, I could do the right turning box all the way around the corner. Bridge, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Different view, same pattern. 6 measures, starting with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bridge, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'm still facing diagonal center. So that step is called your left and right turning box, mixed together with a bridge. So the left and right turning box. In class number 1 tonight, we got to a new step called the back-to-back boxes. The back-to-back boxes are led with a basic box with no rotation. So let's say we're linking these together. I've told you here like 10 times. Let's say we're linking these together, and I did step number 1, and then finish this whole thing. And then I want to do step number 2, the new one at the end of it. I would do a box with no rotation, 1, 2, 3. On 4, 5, 6, and under our turn. On 1, 2, 3, I go meet the lady in a patty cake position. On 4, 5, 6, we turn our backs to each other. On 1, 2, 3, we go back to patty cake, just like the first time. 4, 5, 6, backs to each other. 1, 2, 3, back to patty cake. I bring her forward for 4, 5, 6, and I'm ready to take off again with my left foot. Showing you from a different view. Box with no rotation, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Forward to meet her, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going down the line of dance. 4, 5, 6. I can do as many of these as I have room for. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I can step bigger than the lady and kind of take it on a turn. 4, 5, 6. 1. As a man, I can let my arm fly out here to the side. I can also just put it in here if it's through a tight fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I'm done, I do 4, 5, 6 of the natural box. Okay? A couple more tips that will help everybody. Ladies, in a slow waltz, make sure you're going super slow. Don't anticipate, try not to anticipate if it's a forward or a back step at any time. Rather put your focus on closing the feet. I close my feet on 1, 2, 3. If I'm focused on that action, my partner will have time to lead my next step with my left foot. So as a lady, I'm going to go right, 2, 3, and that's all I got to think about. Freeing up my left foot for either forward or back. I don't want to make that decision for my partner. So my left foot's free, it could be forward for 4, 5, 6. If my left foot's free, it could be back for 4, 5, 6. But it's the man's option to decide that, I guess. So if you're standing still.
If your feet go that close together, how does the man get his feet between the women?
Well, if we're connected, it's a great question. The question was, if your feet are that close together, how is the next foot going to move through there if that's where it's supposed to go? And the answer is back to the other thing we talked about a lot tonight, and that's our original connection. So going back to the points of connection, if the lady is pushing towards the man and the man's pushing towards the lady, I should be able to dance her just with that connection. Because it's solid. You see this? It's not collapsing her arm towards her. Now, when I push forward with my energy, she has to move if we're connected. Now that's just this part of the connection. Once I create number 2 over here, and she puts number 3 on here, pushing herself from the man into his hand, now we have a solid connection. Now, whatever I do, she's going to have to go with me. She's my victim now. So when I do 1, 2, 3, she can anticipate a forward step, but as long as her weight's free, I can drive through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's really about connection, if that foot's going to swing the right way or not. If she's not connected, it's all got to be done through the mind, and typically that's not going to work as well as being connected to your partner and connected to the music. So that's all I got for you tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.